Hey, what's going on to the best friends and family on YouTube? So today I got my quick jacks going. I had to change all of those crappy fittings. There's still one set of them on. Those are really crappy. They have an internal like plasticky O-ring seal thing, and they failed on the body. So yeah, I replaced it and it's good to go. Maybe I'll do a video on that just in case you guys have a quick jack and you want to know what the fittings are. But regardless, I'm working on the Aristo. Every time I get a vehicle, I go through all the fluids myself. I change all the fluids myself. So today is the rear diff. In the future, I got a radiator coming from Whiff Bits. I got a new oil cap from Powerhouse Racing. Looks real nice. Oil change coming, and then there's going to be a built transmission coming for this thing because it's really the only thing holding this thing back from just making ridiculous power. So that's in the works as well. But let's go to the rear diff today, and I'll show you guys what I use, the fluid I use, the capacity, and yada, yada, yada. All right, so for tools, this is probably best. In my case, I had to use it, this really contortionist style ratchet. It's not going in right now, but this usually bends, obviously, and I had to bend it because I have custom exhaust. I don't know on a factory Aristo if you'd have to do that, so I use this guy to crack them loose. I also used a 10 millimeter hex head, so just like a big Allen wrench, obviously, but it wasn't easy to do, as you'll see when I get down there and show you guys a diff, because the exhaust is very close to the drain plug. So I had to use this extension to take it off. It's not a swivel, but it has sort of like a bally joint here, which does allow for some movement, so that helped big time. And then when I was tightening the fill plug to 36 foot-pounds, I use this long one again, because you'll see when I get down there. Now I'll put a screenshot if I can. I don't know if I can because I'm using a new editing program. So I'll try to put a screenshot of all the fluid capacities for you guys. And then I just Googled the torque specs myself, and it's very close to a Supra. It's the same diff as a Supra. Pretty much. So I used 36 foot-pounds, and that's what others have used. So, and it seemed like it was a good torque to use, because boy, did I have to fully extend this thing out to take it off. It was quite the feat, I'll tell you that. So if they're really tight, don't be afraid. That's probably normal. Oh yeah. I also wanted to show you the new gaskets. So that's the part number for the gaskets. Both the drain plug and the fill plug use the same part number. So 12157 10010. I ordered 4, obviously, but I only used 2 on this card. The other 2 are for a different vehicle. So you're gonna want those. You can reuse the old ones, but they do have a life as well. So just be aware. So yeah, let's go under there and I'll show you guys what's going on. All right, here we go. Custom exhaust. Shite show here. All right, so those are both torqued. The diff is full of fluid now. Like I said, it took about 1.4 quarts, and it was coming out already. So obviously I put it in there. Brand new gaskets. Tried to clean it up as best as I can, but as you can see, there's like no room to take this guy out here, so I had to put the plug in, or the hex head in, and then I had to use my swivel joint to, you know, go in there decent enough to get a decent angle and loosen it up. And it was very tight. So if yours is very tight, don't be afraid. As long as your plugs are not stripped or about to be stripped, you should be okay. Definitely don't strip them, and make sure that the hex in that plug is not about to be stripped, because you're going to make it worse. Also, if you're doing a rear diff on anything, it's also good practice to crack the fill plug first, because if you crack the drain plug and you let all your fluid out and that thing is seized and you can't get it off, then you're kind of in a sticky situation. So just be careful. But yeah, that's the Aristo diff change. So at least that's done now. And then last step, of course, make sure you jot down when you changed it so you know. So in my case, 119003 kilometers. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for me. The fluid does call for a 80 W90, I do believe. But everyone's saying you can use a 75 W90 full synthetic, no problem. And I always do anyway, myself. Always do your due diligence though, finding your own torque specs, finding your fluid, and doing everything that you should be doing on your own. Never ever take anybody's word for it. So yeah, I use 75 W90 AMSOIL, which is what I use usually. Again, I'll try to put screenshots up here for you guys, just for your reference. But that's all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. The Aristos are a little bit harder to find information on, so hopefully you find value in this video if you have one. It should be close, again, to a GS300 or a GS400. They are very close, but yeah, stay tuned for lots more to come with this thing. Like I said, new radiator, gonna go through it, obviously. Gonna get big brakes for it here soon, and I'm gonna try to figure out how to get the pieces here for a built transmission. Worst case scenario, I'm going to send one off and get it built and then delivered, which is gonna be pretty big money. So I'm hoping that we can avoid that. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please check out other videos on the channel. And if you like what you see, subscribe. All right, peace.